Hungary's Viktor Orbán has once again launched a rhetorical attack on Ukraine's war efforts, branding Volodymyr Zelensky's newly unveiled victory plan as nothing more than a defeat plan. Speaking with his signature bluntness, Orbán suggested that Kyiv's ambitions, centered on Western military support, would lead to disaster, arguing that the only realistic solution was to pursue peace talks and a ceasefire.
The other 26 countries had to hear in shock President Zelensky saying that he has a victory plan now. But what has he had till now? We thought that they were going on with a victory plan so far, but it turned out that there was not such a thing. What had existed as a plan until now turned out to be a plan for defeat. Now they want to switch from this to a plan of victory. Yesterday, I also said that we are not involved in this. It is not our victory plan. However, we wish the Ukrainians to be right, but we believe that they can't win with this victory plan. They can only lose with it.
Orbán's remarks came just a day after the Ukrainian president met with EU leaders in Brussels to rally support for his 5-point victory plan, which includes an invitation for Ukraine to join NATO and approval for longer-range missile strikes deep into Russian territory.
What will happen if our partners do not support all the points or do not support the plan itself? The plan includes weapons, the invitation for NATO, strengthening of the economy, guarantees that there will be investments and that our resources will be protected so they do not fall into the hands of Russia or its allies. This is what the plan is about, and if it is not supported, it will be very difficult for us.
Orbán, often regarded as Putin's closest ally within the EU, has become increasingly vocal in his opposition to Ukraine's war strategy, positioning himself as a voice of caution amidst what he views as the EU's reckless push for more arms. Instead of sending more weapons, we need peace talks, Orbán insisted, doubling down on his claim that the current strategy, led by European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, is doomed to fail. Orbán has urged French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz to initiate direct negotiations with Moscow, advocating for a dramatic shift from war efforts to diplomacy. Hungary's opposition to the prevailing European consensus has deepened, with Orbán blocking the release of 6.6 billion euros in EU funds earmarked for Ukraine's defense, frustrating several EU members and further isolating Budapest within the bloc. While Zelensky continues to seek international support for his plan, Orbán's continued criticism of Kyiv's military strategy has positioned him as both a maverick within the EU and a staunch advocate for a peaceful resolution, even if it contradicts the direction of his European counterparts. For Ukraine, Orbán's disapproval is yet another hurdle in the complicated web of international relations. As Zelensky pushes for a negotiated end to the war that pressures Russia militarily, Orbán maintains a more cynical stance, one that suggests Kyiv's ambitions will only prolong a war he believes cannot be won through military force alone.